optimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus gamma facility.
Tyranny, burrowing class, apex size.
Take heed, Meridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
Traverse with caution, brothers. Form up and move.
Tyranny present. Throwing frag grenades. The subterranean rupture! Reloading. Activating all specs advantage. Disgusting tyranny scum. Silence that murderous call for more of its foul. My resolve is taken. That one calls for reinforcements. Alcinos! Choked and carnage! Pathetic tyranny of war. Army. Releasing frag grenade. Full specs try. Fresh magazine in. Trigon assault incoming! Clear of blast break. Dropping magazine. Fertilizer now, changing magazine. Tunnels towards our position.
Exfiltration provides sufficient advantage against the Trigon.
A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
You heard the Magos brothers. Rally at the lift platform.
Transmitted no authorizations.
This is not an ideal world. We must keep moving until the lift arrives.
Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Wait out the lift while rotating positions.
The lift has arrived.
Now to the lift. For the Emperor!
Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bioresearch Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Magos Gallion, can you analyze this servo skull?
Meridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritants. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Ignore the servo skull, brothers. It is clearly malfunctioning.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
That Trigon is a greater threat than a malfunctioning servo skull. Commencing all-step scan. Exterminate! I have never encountered a servo skull malfunction like this before. Servo skulls serve the period beyond their lifespan. Remember that. Reload. Target seeks to mobilize reinforcements. Eliminate.
You had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and store in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
Heard and acknowledged. Magos, we have a Trigon complication. The facility will be infested in moments.
Status. The facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Melter munitions should be nearby. Melter bomb fire. Place melter charges on the Xenos swarm spots.
platform eliminated.
Here, a melter charge. The thermal power of the Imperium will halt this infestation.
This is Lagos Captain. I hereby order you to turn your weapons on each other.
Doorway sealed. Infestation slow. Onwards, brothers, towards the objective. Stay close.
Inside the facility, you'll find Matrion cowering in her data
Your
entry.
brothers think you are the one.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to views of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you that I must drag you back into the light.
The next preferred method of execution, decapitation, desiccation, defenestration, dismemberment,
Swapping
disembowelment,
magazine.
drowning, dissection. Would you like to hear more?
Melter bomb. Rearming. Exterminate.
The Tyranids drawing them closer and closer.
Fresh munitions. Deep scan ready.
Pathetic tyranny of
The
God.
Tyranids will digest your flesh as biomass.
Prospect counters overthrown. Be ready. Reloading.
3 meat lackeys seems like overkill, Gallia. You think too highly of me. These poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids. And you do not care.
Matrion shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company.
We shall seek out a power cell at once.
I beseech you, Galio, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has been merged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Carnifex must die. see you. That power cell. Space Prime. Changing magazine. Melter bomb ready. Lichter! Source a power cell so we can restore visibility. We made the Lichter disappear. Picking up extra rounds. So and from. Fortify your cipher. Fresh. Where is that power cell? All specs ready to scan. Scanning. Closing melting bomb. Source a power cell so we can restore visibility. We area cleansed of the foul. We severed the zone flux connection to the heart. Rearming. Where is that power cell? Auspex deep scan ready. This power cell should work. Hurry, brothers. The generators need power cells. Reloading. Ammunition cache here. Power cell. We must charge the generators at once. Location marked.
Light and darkness. How easy flesh parts deceive their perception.
Disruptor attempts to connect with our facilities network. Mitchell will seize any opportunity to damage crucial data which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
Viridian is your safeguard, Magos.
I am copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
Secure that console uplink. No assistance will be coming for the enemy. Disable this console.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
These tender claws of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants.
Science, Atrium. Meridian, confirm possession of that quivering mass of computational gray matter.
Magos biologist is in Viridian's possession.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
Dropping magazine. Exterminate tyrannies. No more surprises from this victor. Another Xenos bioform eliminated. Reloading. Exterminated. The hive mind loads our rearming. Fresh munitions. Changing magazine. For the Emperor! Charge. You are first of us now, Xenos. Fresh magazine in. Injecting stims. No telling what surprises await. One last maelstrom we go. All state scan confirms this is the correct vector. Another Xenos bioform eliminated. Picking up extra rounds. All space prime. Army melter bomb. Disgusting tyranny scum. Rearming. Subterranean Xenos below us. Ravener down. ready. Eliminate the tyranny biome. We are victorious over the Xenos threat.
I cannot land with that burrowing abomination lurking about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Meridian, form up and dig in for a fight. Concentrate firepower on the brakes in his Titan plating. Power of the Imperium will halt this infestation. Obliterate every last odious scourge! Eradicate the Xenos tornadoes with the melter charges! Charges on the Xenos swarm spots! Purify the area of the chittering hordes! The thermal power of the Imperium will halt this infestation. Pathetic tyranny. Fresh magazine in. Beware of Xenos assault! Respect engaged. Despite the odds.
Lagos, how well did you know Metrian?
Ignoel Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about.